What's going on, guys? It's Swimzyy here, and welcome back to a brand new Warframe video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking at Baro inventory rotation for this fortnight. Now, Baro is currently on the Strata Relay on Earth, and we're just going to see what he has to offer, what he's brought, if it's any good or not, and let's get into it. If you did like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as all of that good stuff helps me out. And I'm currently on my way to hit 500 subscribers, and with your help, we can definitely hit that. Please let me know anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos. That being said, enjoy the video. Alright, so Baro has brought a new primed mod, Primed Redirection. Plus 180% shield capacity for Warframes. Now, this isn't actually that good, but with certain Warframes like Hildren, this will be able to make her shields actually increase by a megaton. So I would highly recommend picking this mod up because it is a primed mod, but if you do main Hildren, this is a very good mod to have. Next, we have Primed Smite Corpus, times 1.55 damage to Corpus for melee weapons. It's actually a pretty good mod. Corpus faction can be a bit of a pain to deal with, but if you have this primed smite mod, then you're going to be dealing a lot more damage to that chosen faction. In this case, it is Corpus, and it's actually not too bad of a mod. Then we have looks like the Prisma Daedalus set. We have the left and right Prisma Daedalus shoulder guards. They don't look too bad. They're a bit too bulky for me, but if you do like them, they are around for the next 2 days. Then we also have the Prisma Daedalus chest piece. This actually looks pretty good. Got a nice Prisma effect, same with the whole set, and it does look pretty good. Then we also have the left Prisma and right Prisma Daedalus knee plates. They honestly don't look too bad. They're still a bit bulky, but you know what? You can make some pretty good fashion with these knee plates. Then we have the Lisette Prisma skin. A nice Prisma skin for the Lisette landing craft. Now, the Prisma effect is always there as usual, and it actually does look pretty good. Then we have the Prisma Hecate Syndana. It looks like the Rakta Syndana. It's not actually that good looking. It does still have the Prisma effect. There are a lot of Prisma variants of weapons and clothing available this week. Don't know why, maybe that's a coincidence, but this doesn't look too bad, but it isn't the worst Syndana in the game. Then we have the Quanta Vandal. Not gonna lie, it's not the best Vandal weapon, but it actually does deal a lot of damage, and it is actually extremely fast. I would recommend picking this up if you need it, or if you just want mastery fodder. But yeah, overall this weapon isn't too bad. Then we have the Mara Detron, the Mara version of the Detron that drops from the Zanuka. It drops from the Zanuka, and honestly, it's not too bad of a weapon. It does prime enemies pretty good with radiation damage. I'm just not a big fan of it personally. Plus, there is the Tenant Detron, which just wipes this off the face of the earth. So, pick it up if you need mastery fodder, or if you just want to level this weapon up. Then we have the Corrupted Bombard Spectre blueprints. Spectres, you just build them. They can fight for you and help you out. They are not Eximus Corrupted Bombard Spectres, so they're not going to be that good. But they are still tanky because bombards are pretty tanky. So if you do want some extra support during missions, you can always pick this up. Then we have Combo Killer. Plus 5 seconds of combo duration on kill with secondary weapon. Resets melee combo timer for thrown melees. Honestly, it does sound good, but it's for thrown melee. This doesn't seem the best on a thrown melee. What you really want to do is just gain combo. You want to have a Riven that has combo count chance, and you just want a heavy attack. It's not the best mod, but it could still be useful. Then we have the Teer Sentinel mask, a mask designed to match the one worn by Baro for my Sentinel pet. It's alright. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it definitely doesn't look that bad. Then we have the Redeemer Elixir skin, an Elixir skin for the Redeemer. And yeah, it's just bronze with some patterning, so obviously if you do like this, you can pick it up. And then we also have the Sonicor Elixir skin, so another bronze skin for this time around the Sonicor, which is actually an alright weapon. Honestly, the skin doesn't look too bad. Then we have Primed Expel Corrupted, times 1.55 damage to Corrupted for pistols. This is pretty good if you are versing the Corrupted faction, and yeah, all these Bane, Expel, Smite mods are going to do really well against those chosen factions. So I would highly recommend picking this mod up. I don't want to say this on. Then we have the Coxus Sugatra, a little melee dangly for your melee weapon. Honestly, it doesn't look that good in my opinion. It's got some alright color customization, but it's just a bit too big for my liking. But it is available for the next 2 days. Then we have the Scimitar Cydonia skin, a Inaros themed skin for the Scimitar landing craft. Doesn't look too bad. The yellow actually has a pattern and a texture. It does look very nice, but overall the colors right now don't really look good. I'm not a big fan of the skin, but if you do like this skin or you do like Inaros and want to color correspond and match, then obviously you can. Then we have split flights, on hit plus 100% multi-shot, negative 180% accuracy for 2 seconds, stacks up to 4 times for non-AoE bows. This is actually very good for multi-shot, and if you want to deal some outright raw DPS, I would recommend getting this mod. I do have an Incarnon Paris video on my channel that I actually use this mod in one of the builds. If you would like to go check that out, it'll be down in the description below. But overall, it's a pretty good mod. Then we have the Tactice fighter decoration, a Grineer fighter spacecraft from Railjack. It's just a decoration. Honestly, it's not really worth it, but if you are into lore or just want to make a kick-ass decoration, then this is available right now. Then we have the Flak fighter decoration, the same thing again. It could be useful for a nice decoration, but yeah. If you do want it, it is available for the next 2 days. Then we have the Prisma Dual Decurions, a Prisma variant of the Dual Decurions that are actually arc guns. They are actually alright. They're not good, but they're not terrible. They're actually a pretty decent weapon. But if you do need these or need just mastery, then go ahead and pick them up for this week. Then we have Primed Fulmination, a must-have mod. Improves the blast radius of weapons with radial attacks, plus 44% blast radius for pistols. Very good for if you're using the Colstar or any other radial attack pistol weapon. This is pretty good. It does a lot of damage, it improves the blast radius, and it actually does the job. I would highly recommend this mod. Then we have the Transmuter Operator Hood. The Transmuter Javi was honored with this ceremonial hood on the day of his execution in recognition of his Archimedean status. A nice lore-based operator headpiece. And honestly, it looks pretty funny, but I'd pick this up just for the lore. Then we have Karish's dinnerware. Own the very dishware that the Orokin executioner Karish ate his final meal from before becoming a meal himself, as chronicled by Drusus Leverian. That is very dark, but honestly, it's not a bad decoration. Then we have the Katir Solstice Syandana. It's pretty much just a rip-off from the other Katir Syandana, just a Solstice version of it. It doesn't look that good in my opinion, but yeah, of course, if you want it, you can pick it up. Then we have the Cookie Kavat and the Cookie Kubro glyphs. I'm not going to go over them because they look absolutely dreadful, and yeah, absolute waste of credits and ducats. I would not purchase them. Then we have the Wintercrest Syandana. I'm pretty sure we've had this before recently, but yeah, it's another Syandana with the Solstice design. Doesn't look that good in my opinion. It is animated every time you turn. It does move, but that's pretty much the best part of it. Then of course we have the Feypath Ephemera, the Autumn Leaf Ephemera that you can get for fairly cheap, and it is actually a very good ephemera. I would highly recommend getting it if you don't have it, and if you are a veteran like me, then run it from time to time because it does look pretty good. And finally, to end things off, we have the Sands of Inaros blueprint. This blueprint allows you to complete the Sands of Inaros quest to get the Warframe Inaros. The Warframe Inaros isn't that good, but the quest is actually pretty good. I would recommend finishing this quest. Plus, you get access to the New War, Angels of Zariman, and now the Whisper in the Walls. So it is very good and a nice stepping stone. Alrighty guys, well that is everything Baro has brought for this week. Please let me know down below your favorite item. For me, it would have to be the new Primed Redirection. That on Hildren is going to be absolutely cracked. Let me know down below your favorite item that Baro brought this week. As always, thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as all of that good stuff helps me out. And I'm currently trying to hit 500 subscribers, and with your help, we can definitely hit that. Please let me know anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos. That being said, it's been Swim, guys. Later.